Hi, I'm Peter. In this video, we'll show you how to use Rescale CLI, which is command line interface, to submit your LS DYNA job. So in order to use CLI, you first need to generate a API key, which essentially is your identification so that Rescale platform know who is actually submitting a job. When you log into your account, just click on email address and go to your account setting. And then under API, you should be able to see this option here. Just click the generator button, which will generate a API, which is a really long string that you will see here. And then put that into a clipboard so you can actually use that to set up your environment. The second thing you need to do is to download CLI. So CLI is a Java utility where you can click the download button here. It's going to download a rescale.jar file onto your computer. So once you have these two information, then just simply open up your terminal window. So let's see, go back to my terminal here. I already have all my environment set up already. So let me just show you how to submit it, and then we can come back to how you actually can set up your environment. So in this folder here, I have two files. One is the .k file of LS DYNA that I plan to run. The other is this submit file. It's very straightforward. If you have submitted to a scheduler before, this will look very familiar. So essentially, in this file, you specify some Rescale variables that tell Rescale platform what software you're going to use, how many core you want to use, and things like that. And then down below, this is the command. It's going to launch on the Rescale cluster. So again, it's just simply LS DYNA with the model and single precision you're going to run. To submit it, so what I'm going to do is simply let me go back here, Rescale submit. And then plus this file, which is called submit lsdyna.sh, and click enter. And that's it. So when you do that, it's actually going to package up all the input file that sits in this folder, upload to the Rescale platform, and then spin up a cluster, launch LS DYNA, complete the job, all the way to download the results back to your computer. So you have a folder on this directory called output once the job is completed, and that contain all the output file that coming back from the job. So just to show you what it looked like, actually, I have one job that was submitted just a few minutes earlier. So you can see once it started, it gives you a progress update. So it does the uploading, and it has spun up the job right now. And then right now you can see it has finished running, and it's have downloaded all the files back to my computer. Actually, it's in the process of downloading. So, just to show you, let me actually cancel this one. Just go to that folder that we were just showing you before. I want to show you what the download folder looks like. LS DYNA. Okay, so in this folder, once it's completed run, you can see you have this output folder with all your results files that will show up shortly. So right now it's still in the downloading, so you see all the temporary file, but it will show up here shortly. So when you submit through CLI, you can also see that on the web interface. So when you log on to your web portal, you can also see the status. Right now, this is the job that I have completed. You can now see actually it's the progress it's being downloading. Right now, the job is completed. So going back to the job, how to actually do the setups. So once you have your API key, the first thing you need to do is to add your API key to your bash RC file, which set up your environment variable. It's not required. You can also specify that directly on the command line, so you can do that as well. Second, you need to place your rescale.jar file in some folder that you can access to. So typically, I put it under var, actually user var, actually local bin. I think I put it here. Let's see, yeah, here we go. So you see the rescale.jar that I put in here. I also create a few shortcuts so that I can actually type in the commands a little bit faster. So for example, if you look at this rescale submit I just used a minute ago, essentially it actually calls that Java jar file. So it does java-jar with the jar file and does the submit with the input script that we just used .sh file. All right, so hopefully that gives you a very high-level view how that command line submission process looks. So once you submit it, it should be fully automated, all the way to download the results file back. Now, the best way to learn more about this submission process is to go through our documentation. So once you go to the documentation, you should be able to see this Rescale advanced feature. And under there should be a Rescale CLI window here, where it will show you, walk through the steps, how to set up the CLI. All right, thank you for watching. Let us know if you have any questions.